Hello, my crafty peeps. Welcome to What the Craft. I'm Marie, an American expat that moved to Portugal in 2024. These are my weekly updates as to what I've been doing creatively. So this week, I didn't get too much crocheting done, but I did get some knitting done. I've been working on this duster called Laeticia, and I was afraid I was going to run out of yarn. So I decided I would do the pockets, which I finished in the main yarn, so that in case I do run out of yarn, I could just make the duster a little shorter, but at least I would still have two pockets. They will have some ribbing on the top, and I'm going to do it in a solid. The next thing I finished sewing wise was my Make and Share for Tauko Magazine's number 17. And I chose this pattern called Plie, and it is by designer named Natalie Della Silva, and it is a legging that has a flared leg. It started out to be like a nightmare project where it didn't have enough fabric because the fabric I bought ended up being 40 centimeters wide instead of like the usual 90 or 140, so a lot less fabric than I expected. So then I had to creatively, like, instead of lining the waistband spandex, but I think it worked out because it gives the waistband a little more stability. The other horrible thing that happened was that I ended up realizing that there was a snag in the fabric in the butt. So I added two back pockets. I always love an extra pocket, so that wasn't horrible. In the end, they turned out great. They're very comfortable. I would make them again. Uh, let's see. Oh, but I did, because it was going so horribly, I did end up buying extra fabric in case I needed to make it in a different fabric because I didn't have anything in my stash. And I'll show you what I got now. Craft confessional. I panic bought fabric. I was sewing my Tauko Make and Share, and everything was going wrong. I've decided to buy some extra fabric or new fabric because nothing in my stash was going to work. I used that as an excuse to try out Kilotela, which is a Spanish fabric brand who sells not only dead stock, but they also collect fabric scraps from fashion companies and they recycle those fabrics. So, with that said, this is the fabric that I bought for the project that I was making for Tauko. It's like this fun little animal print. If I don't end up making the Tauko leggings from them, I will instead make myself some lounge around the home clothes. The other thing I got while I was there is I got this nice remnant piece. It's straying a little bit from my usual colors, but I thought it would be fun to make the Belize shorts pattern that I just bought last week. Okay, so here's the problem. Since I was shopping on their site, I noticed that they had things called mystery boxes of fabric. And I thought since the holiday gift giving season was coming up, I would buy a mystery box. And um well, okay. So then I ended up buying two boxes because I've got a fabric buying problem. And I kind of knew there was going to be an issue when Rob texted me and said, "Did you buy a sewing machine? Because a big box arrived for you." And in true American fashion, I miscalculated in my mind how much 6 kilos of fabric is actually going to be. So I bought two mystery boxes. One was 2.6 kilograms, the other one was 3.4. And I'm going to unbox them for you now. Here you go. It is the 3 point something, because the 3 point something was, I got to choose between black and maroon or, no, sorry, brown and maroon or black and gray. And I chose black and gray. So here we go so far. Wait. I got ah, this much fabric in that box. We got this actually quite nice check. That'll be fun. Looks like it's cotton. This gray looks more like suiting fabric. Um, this black stuff, it feels a little bit like polyester, but it's a lot of it. And then this fun, it looks like it's almost corduroy, quite a lot of it. It's not too stretchy, but that could be fun for maybe a robe. Okay, then the next one. This is the 2 point something kilograms. This one I had a choice of blue, pink, or surprise, and I chose pink. For those of you who don't know me, I wear very few colors. I generally only wear black or varying shades of gray, pink, or purple. So I picked the pink. But I also signed up for a fun quilting class by Matt Wilding, and it's a heart-shaped purse. I needed more pink fabric for that. So hopefully something in here will be good for that. Here is the full amount of fabrics I got in there. This is fun. It's kind of satiny. Polyester. Ooh, this is fun. This is pink denim. I think it's funny, actually, I've been wanting pink denim, and it's stretchy. Ooh, fun. Some ballet pink, what seems to be um, some linen like, but maybe not entirely 100% linen. And then some fun embroidered fabric. This is actually the inside of it. So I think, oh yeah, here we go. This is what the right side looks like. That'll be fun for the spring. And then the last bit is what looks to be some sort of shirting fabric. It does feel a little polyestery, but or it's more, yeah, it's like maybe rayon, but that'll be nice too. This could be nice for something for Christmas, maybe a Christmas dress. Okay, I think that's it. But yeah, that was way more fabric than I expected it to be. Okay, so that happened. Luckily, I do have some ideas for what I want to do with some of that fabric. I'll share those ideas with you later. I haven't mentally got into the whole idea of like autumn sewing yet. So I want to do a little more research before I share those ideas. And then also, I have some ideas for holiday gift giving and yeah. Um, Besides that, I am wearing a me made today. It's the Charlie caftan by Closet Core. It is probably my most worn me made garment. I love it. It's very comfortable. And then I think that's it. If you made it to the end, thanks for watching. I don't do this to generate income. I do it mostly for people I know and all of my friends and family. So if you have questions for me or you want to share what you've been working on creatively, please put it in the comments. Otherwise, craft on, and thanks for watching. Bye.